Hello YouTube, this is Eddie with my reef tank. I would say this is an update, and yes, this is an update. I think it's the 10th or 11th, and I've been trying to fix my aquascape for some time. I couldn't find a good one, and I like this one because it looks long all the way from one side to another one. But the fish really tend to go to this side, which is my right side. I don't know if it's because the heater is right there and maybe it's a little bit warm, but overall I have my temperature above 80. I think it's on 86 or 85 because like I told you before, I bought a lavender tank and a yellow tank and they came with ick, and it got my fish tank, my fishies full of ick. Well, not actually, only one of them. So I decided to raise the temperature, and I'm dosing garlic or ginger. And now I bought a fish also from one of the stores, one of the local stores, and they're little, not where the corals are at, but where the fishies are at, like in small little containers. I guess somebody traded some fish to them, and they had ick, so I got it from theirs. And I noticed when I got home and I went back and they all had ick, I was like, dang. So anyway, so it's this guy, and the ick is gone on him. So he looks pretty beat up because he was in a tank with a tang. He was like 40 something bucks, but I got it for 24 because he's healing up right now. Maybe in his head, on his band that has on his head, you can see like two little stripes. He got hit pretty bad there, so they get to give it to me for a pretty good price. And the only thing is that you can see that little white spot on the tomato clown. Well, he has it on the other side. Right here, right there, you can see it. I haven't been able to take that one out for the last couple of days, but the rest, they're gone. That's the biggest one. Maybe it's a scar, I don't know. He didn't have it. But none of the other fishies got it. Like my maroon clown didn't get it. This little clown didn't get it. The wrasse didn't get it. And of course the chromie. So overall my tank is pretty healthy. Because I dose it naturally. You can see well, this thing is just growing awesome. Remember that little piece that was there is growing, and then there too. And then the frag plug, this pulsing Xenia was here. This is well, and it totally just started separating from the frag plug, and it got into the rock. It walked from here to here. That's funny. Excuse me. But this is a bubble gum. I forgot what it's called. But it's one little coral. You cannot tell too much because of the light. It is too blue. Anyways, so this guy is splitting, as you can tell right there. And these are beautiful, these zoas. I don't know, what are those? Kind of red and purple. And then those are the same red and purple, and maybe another color, but I don't know, they haven't fully opened. And they have two little clams there. And this loves it here. This already split it. Huh. And then I think it's an orange yuma. I'm not sure. And I don't really, I forget the names of this kind of corals. That is different than this. And the branching GSP that I had there, now I totally separated from the wall, and I just put it next to a rock holding with this flat rock, and see if it sticks. I got this mushroom and I split it and it totally got back together. That's funny. And then I have another fish, but he's not around. Well, won't be able to see it. It's a yellow clown goby. And I've been researching about it a lot, and they say they are very outgoing and they like to stay on the outside, and this guy just likes to chill like deep down in the rocks, like over there and somewhere over there, and I can't oh well, it was just $10. But anyways, guys, as you can tell, I have a whole lot of purple algae, coralline algae. I decided not to clean it. I do pass the sponge just really soft in the walls, so I don't take out any of it. I want the wall to look as purple and green as it can get, just of calcium. But I do scrape this one, just this. And now if I go to the side, yeah, I can actually like, it's so cool. It was taking too long. But I think my growth is very slow, and in some cases, like this one right here, I got it with one head, and now it's turning into 8. Really small, I mean in really slow time, because of my lighting. Sorry. And then this, it hasn't split, it hasn't grown, it just stays alive. So I'm guessing it's part of the lighting. But good news, I just ordered like 5 minutes ago. My wife is gonna kill me. I ordered on Marine Depot 2 K-Seal 80 tuna blue, because I want one like on this side and I want one right here, and I just want, and then I have this blue LED stripe right here, and this zoom it, I'm just gonna take it out, or I'm just gonna take the system, I'm gonna tear it apart, and I'm gonna make a like just actinic blue. Or if I don't know if I should like fully take everything away from where the LEDs are at on this one, and place the K-Seal there, so I can have actinic, a T5, and then or I don't know, I don't know what to do. I need help. Anyways, so yeah, I spoke about my skunk clown. He jumped, he committed suicide. We found him like on that side of the floor. My royal granny got eaten by my 2 striped damsel that I put right now, that I put them here now. I hate them so much. They're so territorial. They were beating up everybody. I added 2 chromies, 3 chromies, and only 1 survived. They all got beat up by the damsels, the striped damsels. I added a snowflake clownfish, and I was gonna do you know, an update on my tank with it, because it was beautiful. And I added like on, I think it was a Wednesday night, and next day on Thursday it was dead. It was just torn in pieces. I was like, damn strip. That's what totally got me. I was like, no more. So I tore apart all the aquascape. I put everything on a bucket, and I just grabbed those 2 damsels. Funny thing, I go into the forum, San Diego Reef forums, SD Reefs, and I said free for the take. Nobody wants to take them. It's been a week and a half, and nobody wants to take them. It's like, okay, so what should I do? Fry them and eat them, or I don't think they want them at the store. I don't really know, but damn. And I really want that tank because I modified it. The little one, because I added a couple a strip light of the blue ones, and like a week later this thing just grew really fast and it started like splitting. And I was like, damn, so those lights are very good, and they're like Walmart lights, like for like glowfish. And I guess they have the right output for coral growth. Yeah, because I put that one in there with a rock, but then I needed an emergency tank, so I used that for the damsels. Anyways, weird thing is that I have a lot of coralline algae in the walls, but I mean, this is definitely not like lavender purple like that one. This is like wine color. I like it. Kind of looks like the cyanobacteria color, but this is not cyanobacteria. Not at all. I do have once in a while some spots, some purple spots, like right here, and right there. And I mean, but I had more growth of this kind of algae, which I like. It's different than every other, tank that has all that purple stuff. But I also have the purple, so I have all these shades that I like. And by the way, my cyanobacteria is gone. I decided to turn the whites and the reds off because I used to get up. Well, I still get up at 5 in the morning to go work out, but I would turn them on as soon as I come back, which is at 7:15, because I have to take my kids to school. And all day was on until like 10 o'clock. So I started getting that bacteria. So I started asking, and it was either I was feeding too much, which I wasn't. I thought I was. And or it was the light problem. So I decided to turn them off, and I just turned them on at around 5, because I get home from work at 4:30. So I eat, and then I turn them on and I feed my fish, and then I leave it on till 10. So it's 5 hours of white. I turn it off into just the actinic and the LED, or just the LED, so they can start like slowing down, and then boom, I turn it off around 10:30 or 11, and that's it. But if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to comment. I know I have not much people that sees this, but I don't have a sump. I only run filter. I'm not running it right now, so I only run it for like 1 or 2 days sometimes, or when I clean it and I move something here on the bottom that lets a lot of debris out. I let it run. I have a phosphate remover and carbon on it, on the pad. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it is what it is. I wanted to do a budget, really low budget and low maintenance. So far, I'm doing good. So yeah, the fishes that have died is because mostly they have gotten eaten. And thank God everything's good. All right, it's time to go to the gym, but I wanted to do a fast update, which never ends up. It always ends up like in 10 and more minutes. All right, take care, YouTube.